Welcome to MedicareCopilot's video tutorial series. In this video, we're going to walk through the process of adding a new contact in MedicareCopilot. This page is for adding a single contact. On the Prospects and Clients pages, you'll find an Import Contacts button in the upper right that provides the ability to bulk load contacts into the system using a spreadsheet. Now, first things first, let's get oriented. At the top of the screen, you'll notice two navigation rows. The primary row shows your major sections, like Client Summary, Client Profile and Needs, AI Chat, Plan Selection, Activities, and Communications. These are your go-to spots for managing all aspects of your client relationships. Below that, you'll see the sub-navigation for the current section we're in, which is Client Profile and Needs. This is where you'll find tabs for personal information, coverage history, providers, healthcare needs, coverage preferences, and drugs. All right, let's dive into adding a new contact. We'll start in the Personal Information section. The first step is to enter the required fields marked with red asterisks, which are first name and last name. Next, add their birth date. Then add their contact details. And don't forget to specify whether this is a prospect or a client using the handy radio buttons. MedicareCopilot also has a built-in automated compliance documentation system. This is where you'll generate and manage essential CMS-required documents, the Permission to Contact form, and the Scope of Appointment form. We also provide a digital needs assessment for client completion. At the bottom of the Personal Information page, you'll find some optional fields that can really come in handy. There's a spot for Contact Status Notes, where you can keep track of your interactions with the client. You can also add family details and lifestyle and interests to help personalize your recommendations and ongoing communications with your client. These fields are super useful for tracking things like additional policies you've sold to the client, their hobbies, and other important information. And get this, later on, you'll be able to search your entire book of business by these data fields to generate targeted lists and reports. Once you've entered all the information, simply click Next in the top right corner to move on to the Coverage History section. But don't worry, you can always come back to make edits or updates. As you work with each client, you'll find that this contact-specific navigation system stays consistent throughout the platform, making it incredibly easy to access all the information you need to manage your client's entire Medicare journey from one central hub. So there you have it, a quick tour of adding a new contact in MedicareCopilot. Thanks for watching.